Oh, Knicks Nation. The Knicks lose in game number 108 to 101, and the Heat lead the series 1-0, and they fall at Madison Square Garden. I'm pissed off. Knicks fans should be pissed off. In this video, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts of the game, what needs to improve, and how can the Knicks bounce back and get the game at game number 2 to tie up the series at 1 apiece before we head to Miami. This was a very frustrating game because we started off playing great basketball in the first half. Everything collapses in the second half. We're going to break it all down, but I want to hear from your thoughts right now in the comment section, guys. What do you take away from this game the most? What needs to improve? Who needs to step up? Was it coaching? Was it individual players? Was it the overall team? Was it the missing of a certain player in Julius Randle? What's your thoughts down below in the comments? Let me know. And also consider hitting that thumbs up button, guys. Really does help out the channel. But let's get further into the video, man. Unacceptable loss at home. We all know how important it is. If you're the home court advantage in the playoffs, in the NBA, you have to win on your home court because now the Miami Heat have home court advantage and has flipped in their favor. The New York Knicks cannot take advantage of even Jimmy Butler playing on one freaking leg in the final 5 minutes. At that time, there was some momentum going in our favor. We cut the lead to 3 points. And then Jimmy Butler tweaks his ankle. Butler stays in the game, and the Knicks, for whatever reason, are not attacking him on defense. I can't believe it. The broadcasters and the entire planet Earth knows that the Knicks should be attacking Jimmy Butler on defense, and they're not doing that. I even saw a possession where Barrett came over, and they did a screen to switch Butler off the primary ball handler. Why would you do that? Why are you trying to switch Jimmy Butler off? Attack that man. He's literally playing on 1 foot. Now, that's not the only reason why we lost this game, but that definitely frustrated me. And all that first half momentum of the ball movement, of the defense, of hitting their shots from downtown fell apart. The Knicks today could not hit a shot from beyond the arc. I think that's the biggest takeaway for me as a team. They shot absolutely terribly from beyond the arc, man. Just not acceptable shooting. The Miami Heat took advantage of that. We were pounding them in the paint in the first half. Everything was working. Jalen Brunson was getting to his spots. RJ Barrett exploded in the first half. We were getting the rebounds. We were running fast. And then the Miami Heat made their adjustments in that halftime. And then that third quarter, they went out there. They outscored the Knicks 31-20. And then that was all she wrote because then they basically outscored us by 1 point in the fourth quarter. The Knicks were not able to fight back. And even with Jimmy Butler, on one leg at that last 5 minutes, they cannot get the W. And I know that the Knicks are the favorites in this series because of the injuries to Tyler Hero and Victor Oladipo, and the Knicks have a home court advantage. But this series is wide open now, and the Knicks have to be on their A game. I really do believe, and I saw some Knicks fans going into this game that was saying we're better without Julius Randle. I'm sorry, but I cannot disagree with that more. We are a better team with Julius Randle. You're talking about a 2-time All-Star on the bench, and we're better without him? Absolutely not. Shout out to Obi. He looked good. Nothing against Obi Toppin. He had 18 points, 8 boards, 7 of 15, was hitting his shots. I like what I saw from Obi, but this team needs Julius Randle. Absolutely. 25, 10, and 4 a game. Julius Randle dropped a 43 bomb on the Miami Heat. He hit a game winner against the Miami Heat this season. He plays great against Bam Adebayo, and we missed him today. So I really hope that he can get out there and get ready for game number 2 because we saw him working out before the game today, and it seemed like his ankle is trending in the right direction. We need Julius Randle, but that's still not an excuse for the Knicks to lose this game. The Knicks completely collapsed. In the fourth quarter, they were sloppy with the ball. RJ had a really great game up until the fourth quarter. He started getting sloppy. His vision went away. He was dribbling into double teams. Kyle Lowry kept freaking just swiping the ball away and just forcing jump balls. And when they were getting the paint, he has those quick hands. And not to mention, the first half, we saw Kevin Love turn into a damn quarterback. Just getting those outlet passes was driving me freaking crazy. And the Miami Heat, they got freaking shooters. Gabe Vincent, Duncan Robinson, I know that going into the series, we're like, oh, those guys are not going to be, we're not worried about them. Gabe Vincent, 20 points, had 5 3-pointers. Bam Adebayo had 16 points. Jimmy Butler, we only limited to 25, but we still lost. Kyle Lowry had crucial shots. He had 18 points. So the Knicks got to be able to shoot from beyond the arc. I think that was the difference of this game, man. The Knicks were ice cold. Jalen Brunson, he was 0 for 7 from 3. I mean, you look at the stats, the box score is not bad. 25 points, 7 dimes, 5 rebounds, 11 of 23 from Jalen Brunson. But 0 for 7 from 3, you got to hit your 3-point jump shots if you're going to go up against the Miami Heat team that really allows us to shoot. RJ Barrett, he was 1 for 7 from 3, but he still had a great game, 26, 10, and 7. But none of these stats really matter because at the end of the day, when it matters the most in the clutch times, that's when you differentiate yourself as a good basketball team in the NBA playoffs. playoffs? Can you close it down with 5 minutes to go? When it turns into the clutch time, can you show that you're poised? And you know what the Knicks showed today? That they're not poised under pressure. At least in that game, they were not. Everything was fumbling. Nobody was hitting their shots. They were not getting into their rhythm. They were not connecting on defense in the final 5 stretch of minutes. That's where the Knicks lost this game, because they cut it to a 3-point lead and they were able to really fight back. They got the Garden crowd going, and then it all collapsed from then on out, man. So let's hope this Knicks team can really bounce back, because the statistics show if an away team comes into the game number 1 and beats you, they are the favorites to finish off the series. So the Knicks got to get advantage, win game number 2, and then they got to absolutely win a game in Miami, because the home court has now flipped in their favor. So let me know your thoughts, guys, down below in the comment section, guys. Definitely very frustrating. I know the refs were kind of all over the place tonight, but I'm not going to sit here and blame the refs. The Knicks got to play better. They got to move the ball. They got to hit their shots. They got to defend better and do pretty much everything they did in the first half for all 4 quarters. I feel like the Miami Heat made their adjustments and they completely changed their game plan, and you saw a different life from that Miami Heat, where the Knicks kind of got complacent and they kept doing what was working, and then when the Heats made their in-game adjustments, the Knicks weren't prepared. And that's totally unacceptable. You can blame this game on Tom Thibodeau. You can blame this on this player or that player, but at the end of the day, this Knicks team has to show that they have the resiliency. And I got confidence that the series is not over. It's just one game. We can go win game 2. You split Miami, and all of a sudden it's 2-2. But the Knicks really got to get back. They got to hit their shots from beyond the arc. They got to hit their free throws. And they just got to get Julius Randle back, man. I'm not blaming this loss because we didn't have Julius, but Julius is a huge reason for this Knicks team. And it pains me that I see Knicks fans saying that we don't need him. We're better without him. And I just couldn't disagree more. Julius is our rock of this team. Hopefully he can be healthy for game number 2. He would completely open up this offense and defense in particular, crashing those rebounds. And then it's got to make their adjustments, man. So let me know your frustrations down below, guys. Hit that thumbs up button if you're not already. And let's go Knicks, man. Big time game on Tuesday night. I think that Josh Hart was not that good tonight offensively, but defensively, I liked how the Knicks looked against Jimmy Butler early on, but then we just got lazy and we left way too many opportunities for Gabe Vincent to get hot, Duncan Robinson, Kyle Lowry in that 4th quarter. And all in all, I think this, like I said in the top of the video, guys, in the final 5 minutes, turnovers, sloppy, missing, like just fumbling the ball in the paint, not hitting your open shots. Like, that's the difference when you're in the NBA playoffs in round number 2. Those 5 minutes in the 4th quarter is where you win and lose games. And the Knicks, they lost it in clutch time. So let's hope they can bounce back and learn from their mistakes, man. Let's go Knicks. I still got hype, baby. Come on. Only game 1. Keep the vibes high, Knicks fans. Don't hang your heads too low. I know this is frustrating. I know this is a terrible feeling of this L in game 1 at home, but the series is not over. I promise you that. Let me know your thoughts. Like the video if you guys enjoyed. Let's go freaking Knicks. Peace out, guys.